Alright guys, I have a confession to make. I am a Reddit user. I know. Ugh, I'm sorry. It's actually for a good reason. Because Reddit has something that no other platform has, and it just appeals to my need for drama. And that is, you can sort posts by controversial. Ah, it's so good. My toxic trait is that whenever I encounter a new subreddit, I will always go and sort by controversial. Why? Because I want to get a feel for how things are. I want to get a feel for the drama. I just get the most immaculate posts. Sure, it's a garbage heap, but it's my favorite garbage heap. So I figured instead of just doing this on my own and cackling to myself, I would take you with me. Today we are going to be sorting through the worst posts on r/TwoSentenceHorror, which has already produced some of the most divine posts I have ever seen. If you aren't familiar with two-sentence horror, it's exactly what it sounds like. Users will submit two-sentence horror stories. I've already seen a number of legendary posts on this subreddit. In recent times, two-sentence horror has become wildly popular because of a phenomenon known as the creature. I'm sure we'll get there. Before we get into the worst of what this subreddit has to offer, I want to highlight what the best of this subreddit has to offer, so I'm going to share a couple of the top posts of all time from two-sentence horror. All my life, my parents have told me not to open the basement door, but I got curious and disobeyed them. What is that glowing ball in the sky and why does it hurt my eyes? You know, that's a good one. That's clever. When the kidnapper made me guess where he kept my daughter, I went for the basement and he said correct, allowing me to see her. But when I found her severed head in there, I learned that every other choice would have been correct as well. Also good. Okay. I have been working on stories to compete with the best on this sub, but I'm finding it near impossible. I'm beginning to think some of you are just making yours up. That's good. See, I like two-sentence horror because I think that it's interesting what a writer can do with such little space. I really don't see myself getting scared at a two-sentence story, but maybe that will change. Ooh. Alright, let's dive in and see what the worst posts of all time on r/TwoSentenceHorror are. So, according to Reddit, here is the worst post of all time on two-sentence horror. Hold on, I think I need mood lighting for this. I figured we needed mood lighting, so I'm using my phone flashlight. I don't really have a candle. I need to go to Marshall's. After tucking my son into bed, I checked under it for monsters. When I found my son hiding under it, he whispered, "Daddy, there is someone in my bed." Apparently it's plagiarized. And now for the second worst post of all time on r/TwoSentenceHorror. We all looked at each other scared after the horror story told by the camp counselor. With an evil grin on his face, he asked if what's more scary. With an evil grin on his face, he asked if what's more scary, monsters you can't see, or the ones you can. The top comment is Freddy Fazbear. Number 3. I'm not fat. I'm just big boned. Guess the stairs and Bill say otherwise. Okay. I'm gonna set up some actual lighting. This is not working. Okay, that's more like it. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip all of the posts that were downvoted just because they were boring, and we're gonna get to the actual interesting ones now. Okay, this one has 2 awards and 0 upvotes, so I am definitely intrigued. You are doing such a wonderful job. I know servers don't make much. Here's a tip for you, dear. Hands over $20. I profusely thank her and smile as she gathers her kids and leaves. Looking down at the note she gave me, I see the tip. Monopoly money. This one's just titled Google Drive. You're working on your Google Sheet and an anonymous leopard joins. You haven't shared the document with anyone and have set it to private. Horrifying. I think that it's hilarious that all of the comments are just people asking for clarification on what this means. Is there something I'm missing here? Is it just a guy joined a sheet you left private? Please elaborate. Oh man, just one glance at this, and I can already smell the comments. The title is Shed. People say that I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Just wait until I get the sharpest tool in the shed. Top comment, somebody. This next one, I don't know why I can't get through it without laughing. I'm gonna try. I died and then awoke as a technicolor. I died and then awoke as a technicolor tentacle blob in a cage facing a massive machine plugged into my underside. Then they used the paddles on me and I came back. What? Oh my god. I think these are finally breaking me. This one is entitled, Wait What? I was not at all bothered when my closeted roommate admitted that he is gay. However, when he asked me how to spell chloroform for a Google search, fear gripped my heart. I mean, yeah, it's a difficult word to spell. Also, maybe it's just me, but I've never asked somebody how to spell something for a Google search. I usually just try my best and let the little spiders that operate Google figure it out. I heard sirens in the distance, followed by screaming, gunshots, and bombs. AKA average day in Los Angeles. That is what I fall asleep to. Do you guys have white noise machines? I just have the gunshots outside. 53 kills, I exclaimed as I looked at the statistics of my life shown after death. And then I remembered that I'm a serial killer. And I kill people. People die if they are killed. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm confused by this one. I can't believe how many female employees I got to hire in the last month. So big that I got witches eating people's souls for me in other nations. What does this mean? What? Is this like a commentary? You know, I'm disappointed we haven't gotten a story with the creature yet. The infamous creature. I'm looking forward to it. This one is so bad. This one is so funny. My friends invited me to a night party held at school, but I refused. Too bad for them, 'cause they are all dead. Whoa! Whoa, man, whoa! Twists and turns. All of the comments are talking about sorting from controversial. They're on to me. This one is special. This one is special. As I put the grill back in the garage and locked the door, I remembered that I need to take my dyslexia medicine. I don't think that dyslexia medication is a thing. I just think it's something you have to deal with. I haven't even read this one yet. I'm already dying. Okay. I just glanced at it and... At my birthday party, I raised the 2-meter-long pole and started hitting, determined to get the candy, and heard my friends cheering for me. When I opened my blindfold, I realized the cheers were actually horrified screams. The piñata was actually my mother. The candy was actually flakes of skin, and the pole was actually a spear on one end. Man, the piñata was actually my mother. The candy was... Oh my god. This is the type of content that I came here for. Top comment. What? It be that way sometimes. Yeah. I don't know why this one has me crying, but it does. Don't click this. Darn! Now you are cursed. Darn. Rats. Alright, I'm just gonna search and see if I can find a gem. After the head injury, she was acting weird, so we took her to the doctor. The doctor and his machine said that the part that causes consciousness was injured. She had a concussion? I'm sorry. We just have to find a creature post. Okay, I found one. Oh, they're so good. It almost feels like Christmas, except I've got no eggnog. Thankfully, I can just milk some more from my creature. Oh my god. You're laughing. OP is milking the eggnog from their creature and you're laughing. In the creature's defense, we couldn't fault it for bringing us actual toothpaste. The stuff we wanted that comes in a tube really should be called paste for teeth, or something like that. Top comment, he probably brought you milk. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna end on this one. Hey chef, I called into the kitchen. My meal began being prepared by a creature. Oh my god. The creature strikes again. Horrifying. Alright, I'm gonna end it there, but in the spirit of two-sentence horror, I think that I should make my own two-sentence horror story, based on all the stories that I've read today. I went down into the basement, hoping to milk my creature. But to my dismay, I saw the corpse of my dead wife had already milked him. What is this creature? I mean, it produces milk, so we know that it breeds. Does it have udders? Is it just a cow? From now on, I'm going to call every farm animal that produces milk a creature. Because I have to. Well, that was fun. Not very scary, but it was fun. I had a good time. I hope you did too. All right, before I go, please like and subscribe or else I can't milk my creature. And that would be truly horrifying. All right, bye-bye.